All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to take a few minutes to let's pull that out of there. Welcome you to Kent State University and welcome to in-service teaching this course, and then also welcome to career technical education. You are in the right spot if you are an individual who already has their teaching license and has potentially made the jump from academic teaching to career technical education teaching. We call you 12-hour students. And because your needs are different, we have made some adjustments to this course to make sure that your needs are met. One of those needs is that we wanted to do this all virtually. And so that's one of the reasons why I have put together this video to welcome you, because you will not be coming to Kent State. But please know that you can reach out to all of us here, in particular to me. I'm Melanie Kieran. You can see my email address there, and I'd be happy to follow up with you and work with you as you work through this semester. This is a 2-credit class. There is the follow-up component to this in the spring. So some of you will do that this spring, some of you may do that next spring. That will all depend on kind of your program, how it's laid out. So anyway, welcome. So I'm going to take a few minutes to walk through the syllabus with you and make sure you understand the big ideas behind everything. And that way you can get started. And it is perfectly fine to work ahead. Please note that I will not grade things necessarily until the due date. All right, so you're at the homepage of Canvas, which is our learning management system. And if it's been a while since you've been on a university campus, so Canvas is our version of Google Classroom. And this is where you will be submitting all your assignments and gathering all your learning materials. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clicked on the syllabus there, and it will launch here. I am working alongside Dr. Mapinga, which you probably have already spoken with. This course really is to help you make the initial adjustment to career technical education. So we will focus on safety, advisory committees, marketing, your program, CTSOs, which stands for Career Technical Student Organizations, preparing your students for the workforce, and then dealing with some current issues in career tech ed. There is no textbook. All the materials will be provided for you on Canvas. And so the second page here kind of goes through each one of the assignments, their point allocations, and their due dates. You will notice some of the due dates are like a little out of order, but because, like, for example, assignment number 2, creating your safety practice and program, takes a little bit of time. So that's not due until October 28th, right? But you can kind of see all the requirements are there. Our standard Kent State University grading scale, class policies. You can take a look-see at those. Just be the professional that you know that you can be, is what I would say there. And so then I have broken it out by week and modules and the assignment. So this first week, you're August 29th to September 2nd, you're really getting oriented. You're going through assignment number 1 and discussion number 1. Nothing that you can't handle in a couple days there. Then you should also potentially think about jumping into safety, which is really the focus of module 1. Next, we go on to advisory committees. This is something traditional academic teachers don't have to worry about. They can be great enhancements to your program if done properly, but it is definitely something else that you have to manage, as you're probably figuring out now. Marketing your program, so you have to have students in your seats, or you have no program. And then you really want the right students in your seat. So when I talk about marketing, I'm really talking about telling your story. And so you'll work in module 3 on marketing and recruiting. And module 4, you're going to do some discovery on implementing your career technical student organization. And I would invite you, if this is something new to you, to really start looking at that a little bit earlier than that October 10th date. It's not a bad idea if you have to wait that long, but your students are going to want to start working in the CTSO prior to that. So, but from a timeline perspective, that's when we're tackling it. And then module 5, workplace ready post-pandemic. The pandemic had a lot of impact on, of course, education, but it also had impact on the workforce, like the work environment. So we're going to make sure that you are at least addressing the issues that the employers now say that they want as you work with your students. Module 6 is a catch-all, right? That's where you're going to see assignment 5 and assignment 6. And it also just kind of, so that you don't forget about them, there's 2 observations that will occur throughout the semester. It's really more of me coming in and looking at your classroom environment, making sure that that it's, I can see your safety, and I can see, that your labs and you're related, and all that good stuff. And it's really more of a conversation. You guys are all teachers. I respect that quite a bit. And so I don't want you to feel like, oh, great. You're an accomplished teacher, you're a skilled teacher, and here you have somebody coming from Kent. I'm not going to tell you anything different. I'm just going to make sure that you are adopting the best practices for career tech ed. Okay. So that is your syllabus. I'm expecting that I will have pretty much everything posted by the end of week 1. But module 1 is already good to go for you. And so feel free to start working away. Again, my contact information's right up here. You probably got a couple of emails from me in your inbox already. Be mindful, be checking your Kent email every day, because that's how we will communicate with you. All right. Thanks so much for your time, and looking forward to working with you throughout the semester. Again, welcome to Kent State, welcome to in-service teaching, and welcome to the wonderful world of career technical education.